Let's continue our build up to the 2023 general elections now as Farouq Sule Garo, a former senior special assistant on monitoring and evaluation to the Kano State Governor and now House of Representatives aspirant of the All Progressives Congress, joins us now. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. In the space of 3 years, you have been a member of 3 different political parties: the PDP, the PRP, and now the APC. Is this desperation for power?
Well, thank you for having me. No, this is not a desperation for power. This is me, a young Nigerian, trying to get a voice to represent the young people of Nigeria. And the reason why I changed into different parties in 2019 is because as young people trying to get a seat at the table, in Nigeria, you need to be part of a political party to get a platform to be able to contest for election. So the major political parties already have leaders. So for you as a young man to come in and get a seat, you need to hustle for that primary election, which is decided by mostly, unfortunately, the leaders of political parties.
And what is the guarantee that you're getting it at the APC? What's the assurances that you've gotten it this time around?
Well, with APC now, the reason why I defected and joined the APC is because the administration of Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, governor of Kano State, believe in young people. Most of the people in his administration, appointments, commissioners, local government chairmen, he support the younger generations. So that's what gives me the hope that APC, I can be able to get the ticket in the next election, in the next primaries coming up, hopefully in May.
All right. Well, it is curious that you won, the election as a House of Reps, nominee under the PRP. But in spite of that, you still decided to, join the APC. Well, what exactly is your political ideology, and what are the things really that you plan to bring to your people in the Gwazo Cabo constituency in Kano State?
Give back, add value, represent our people well, have a voice in the National Assembly. Since 1999, we haven't had a good representative at the National Assembly. That's why I decided to join politics, to be the voice of the voiceless, to represent our people well. Sponsor bills, try to raise motions and try to represent the interests, speak up, tell the National Assembly, the Speaker, the President, the problem of your local people, because you are there to represent them.
Right, we do understand that that is the job of a representative, but what exactly are the peculiar challenges or desires, the needs of your constituency? And what kind of bills really are you going to be sponsoring?
Well, to be honest, our major problem in my constituency, number one, is jobs. There's poverty in our constituency, no infrastructure, no good roads, no education, which is a major challenge. We've been producing uneducated people, uneducated young generation. And then the country cannot move without educated people, without a working people that can go and work. And another reason is our primary schools back in my constituency, we lack good teachers to transfer skills and knowledge to our students. So we need to transform the educational sector right from the grassroots, and also healthcare.
Well, you said moments ago that you've not been producing good representatives in Kano. What exactly do you mean by that? Is that not an indictment on your party that has produced the set of representatives you've had, talking about the APC? And what are the qualities really of the good leadership you're talking about? So what are your qualities you're bringing to the table?
Well, when I say APC, or let's say we haven't had a very good representative, I mean my constituency as the case study, because that's where I am going to represent. So my constituency, you believe in someone until they get there, you see what they can do. So the party can make a mistake and think, okay, this person is good enough.
So you're saying your party has made mistakes and you're here to correct it. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I'm saying the delegates, not my party. I was PRP. Obviously, my party gave me the opportunity. But people lack of awareness, because in Kano, majorly is the PDP and APC. They are the bigger political parties, and then the people believe in that. So you have to be part of APC or PDP to be able to win the general election, even if you get the ticket.
All right, let's quickly talk about, the National Working Committee led by Abdullahi Adamu. What do you think would be job one for him as he becomes, as he takes office today? There's the issue of course, internal democracy, which many think is somewhat lacking, considering how the whole process of the convention went with consensus. Over 70 positions came up as a result of consensus. What do you think about that convention, and how do you think this NWC can actually achieve victory come 2023?
Well, I believe in the elders' decision. I believe in General President Muhammadu Buhari's leadership of the party. I believe the consensus candidate, Abdullahi Adamu, is the right person to lead this party because he's a well-experienced politician. He's been in PDP, now in APC, and he's been a governor, so he's an elderly person, and I'm sure he's going to be free and fair to all members of APC.
In spite of the alleged fraud case that he has before the EFCC, won't that be a distraction for him? In 30 seconds, if you can.
Well,
what do you think about that?
I don't think so. Nobody has proved that yet.
Okay.
I don't think so.
All right, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much. Farouq Sule Garo, House of Reps aspirant there. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.